Well, sorry, we're about 10 minutes adrift from the schedule. This is because of our earlier extended cricket coverage. So, on BBC Two now, a new addition to our comedy zone. It's payback time, and the fall guy is up for the job.
Thank you. Welcome to The Fall Guy, the show where our roving stooge goes out into the world righting wrongs and exacting a terrible revenge at great personal risk. So, what manner of human would expose themselves to such potential abuse? Ladies and gentlemen, I give you TV's very own avenging angel, Mr. Danny Brown. Danny, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Are you feeling on good form today? Are you feeling good?
I'm feeling great.
And we'll be plotting Dan's chaos-ridden journey using a surgically implanted earpiece. These monitors, and of course my guest tonight, the unfeasibly glamorous Tanya Breyer, and the inordinately funny Phil Jupitus, ladies and gents. Do you want to know what you got to do?
I suppose so.
OK, well, I'll tell you what you got to do, Dan. You're going to don the black cloak, polish your wand, and summon up the mysterious dark forces, because you're going to be a magician, Dan. So get going, off you go.
Thanks.
And here to help Dan with his prestidigitations is Mr. Paul Zenon, ladies and gents. Oh, yeah. What was all that? Fantastic. That was very showbiz. Hey. Right, Paul, Dan's going to be a magician.
Oh, yeah? Sorry.
Oh, way. OK, so Dan's going to be a magician.
Yeah.
He's never done any magic before. How hard is it just to do that? Do you think you'll be able to talk him through that?
I think so, yeah. I mean, hopefully we've got some props with him and we're going to sort of talk him through what to do on that part. It should be fun.
You've got a few things under your hat, so to speak.
Yeah,
under your
up my sleeve
OK,
and
fantastic.
in my underpants.
Just remember, I'm not doing this out of any personal desire to see the Fall Guy suffer. It's about you, the public, getting even with your fellow man. So let's find out why Danny is about to appear in some unlucky person's life. On my left here is Candice Dweck, ladies and gents. OK, tell us about the diner Dan's about to entertain.
Right, Ian is my brother-in-law, first of all.
OK.
He's the sort of person that always in a situation thinks that he can figure out exactly what's going to happen. He knows, he can predict the outcome of every possible situation, but on this one occasion, I want to prove him wrong.
That's a very good reason for vengeance, but remember, yeah, we're only going to go as far as you want us to. We're but a facility. You have to bring about vengeance.
Fine.
That's all we are, just a facility. OK, there he is sitting at the table.
Watch along, and we'll have a good time.
Right. Dan,
First trick.
right. OK, throw the scarf in the air, Dan. Throw the...
I went to do a trick with that, but
You know what you're saying? He's always predicting things.
Yeah.
Right, let's do a mind-reading thing, yeah?
Mind reading, let's go straight to our man. Let's go straight to our
Okay.
man and go to mind reading.
Right, right, give him the book.
The book. Give him the book, Dan.
book, big book.
Right. It's got 700 pages.
700 pages.
700 pages.
Tell him to just think of a number between 1 and 700.
Think of a number between 1 and 700.
Right, a page number.
Right, you got it? Yeah.
It has got exactly 700 pages.
Yeah.
Good, yeah, you got that?
Is this always the book?
Right, and say, right, before you open the book, I'm going to tell you what's written on the first line of that page.
Before you open the book, I'm going to tell you what's written on the
What
first
page did you
line.
say?
Right, what page was it again?
Right, so what page? You tell me before it's open.
542.
542.
Page, right.
542. Dan, just span it out. Sing magic moments, Dan, quick.
Sing.
Sing, Dan.
Magic.
After. The word is after, Dan. The word is after.
Give him the book.
Open it up, page 542.
542. And the first word is... Ian, 542. Take your time.
First word is after.
After.
It is.
That's the tell you, he's good, isn't he? This mind readers, he's hot tonight. OK, Dan, another one.
Leave the book with him. Leave the book.
Leave the book with him. He's so pleased with himself.
Do you want to do it?
Yorkshire.
You shout.
206.
206, have you opened it?
Yep.
Right.
Line down.
Fifth line down.
What page?
Right, no, we'll go with that. Fifth
What
line
page?
down.
Managed. Managed.
Right, fifth line down, fourth word along on page
206.
is
Managed.
managed.
But it is.
It's a miracle. Is he married? What's his wife's name?
Suzanne.
Suzanne. His wife's name's
Okay.
Suzanne.
Okay, have you got a wife?
Her name is, Dan, play it up. Her name is Clutch Your
Her
Forehead.
name is Clutch Your Forehead.
And go.
Sue. Just go. Sue, Sarah, Suzanne.
Suzanne.
He looks proud of himself, Danny.
Now what?
Take a playing card with the water.
Yeah, they play bridge a lot.
They play bridge a lot.
Get the big playing card.
Go for it.
So
You a fan of cards, sir?
Are you fan of cards, sir? Do you play cards?
Quite a lot, yeah.
I bet you play bridge, sir.
Bridge.
Okay. Is there anything you don't know about us?
Hey,
little
I
worry.
can just pick things out of the air from anybody.
He really is going for the possibilities.
Go over him. Go over towards him.
Go over towards him, Dan. Do it over him.
Right. Get him to say, I believe.
Say, I believe.
I believe.
Like Americans preacher style, I believe.
American preacher style. I believe that.
I believe.
Right.
I believe. Testify.
No
Put it
more.
over his head.
I believe.
I believe.
Put it over his head.
I believe. Keep believing.
Right.
Shout it.
Go, I believe.
Right. Let go.
I hope this works, mate.
I do believe.
I believe.
Sorry about that.
Sorry.
So I believe you got wet.
I should have stayed with the book. You like
A
that?
little bit wet there, mate. It's a kind of man.
Oh, he's on fire, isn't he? A very full guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ian Robert and Candice Dweck. How about that? It's a kind of magic. Marvellous. OK, beside me now is Peter Easton, no less, ladies and gentlemen. Good to have you on board. Tell us about Robert Gregory.
Well, he's a chap I used to work with. We worked at Epsom Hospital together.
Why are you setting him up? Why do you want the full guy to...
Well, I actually did a favour for him, actually, because I introduced him to his wife, who he married a year or two ago, yeah. And they're expecting the first baby now. And
That's a reason to set someone up, isn't
I
it?
think he should be...
What a miserable story that is. I can't believe he did that, the bastard.
I think he should return the favour, though.
Oh, he hasn't ever returned the favour?
Well, he hasn't done it for me.
Really, never thanked you?
He never thanked me, but he could return the favour, couldn't he? Introduce me to somebody else himself, so...
OK, I think that's
Yeah, fair enough.
right,
Yes,
isn't
it's
it?
all right. He should have introduced him.
That's within the remit.
It's all the
OK,
reason we need.
But I think for this one, I mean, every week I like Danny to do an accent, possibly because he's terrible at them. He's appalling at them.
Oh, yeah.
And I'd like in this one to be a bit more of a sort of darker kind of magician, something a bit with a cape, a moustache perhaps.
Bela Lugosi
sort of Bela Lugosi type. Anyway, we can go over to Danny now, so let's prepare him in that guise. Danny, can you hear me? Oh, you can, that movement is going. Yeah, what I want you to do is paint on a little moustache. You'll see a pen.
That's a little goatee beard as well, you know.
Yeah, that's it, Dan. And then a little sort of, no, more curling round. One of those ones like a sort of handlebar there. That's it. Very good. Do it.
It then.
That's it.
And a little triangle.
Little triangle there.
underneath
Yeah. OK, now you've got a cape there, Dan.
So he's got to put the top hat on as well.
You've got to put the top hat on, Dan. What would be a good name for Dan, do you think, Phil?
El Diablo.
Tonya?
El Dorado.
El Dorado. El Dorado it is. The great El Dorado.
The great
I
Transylvanian
am the great
accented.
El Dorado.
I am the great...
No, Dan, not Leeds.
Transylvania.
Transylvania.
I am the great El Dorado.
I am the great.
I am the great.
And you've got to swoop in with your cape.
Swoop in with your cape and shout, ta-da!
Ta-da!
Bigger, Danny, bigger.
Again.
Swoop!
I am the great Eldorado.
I am the great Eldorado.
I will amaze and stun.
I will amaze and stun you.
With my skills of magic.
With my skills of magic.
Flap around a bit, Dan. Flap around.
Flap, do a
Tricks.
I'd say...
Fly around the room,
Yeah.
Dan.
That's it. No, Dan, move around the room quicker. More of a back flutter. That's it, Dan. Move around the toes. That's fantastic, Dan.
Dan, do the cane trick out your hat now. Amaze and impress them.
I will amaze.
With the ancient magic passed down to me.
And it goes something...
Magic.
Passed down to me from my mother.
Something like this.
Ha ha ha.
Go over the guy, Danny.
Dan, just go. OK, go, Dan.
Go to the... Don't take anything with you, just go to the guy. Right? And say now, the famous shirt trick.
Now, the famous shirt trick.
Shirt trick.
Right. Does he need to be standing up for this or sitting down?
Yeah, get him to stand up.
Get him to stand up.
Can you stand up, please?
Get him to lean
Do not
forward.
fear the great Eldorado, for you have touched me.
Lean forward. Right, that's
Undo the top two buttons of his shirt. Right. And now the shirt...
Do not fear the great Eldorado.
Do not fear the great Eldorado.
The shirt will come off without removing your waistcoat.
The shirt will come off, leaving the waistcoat.
After
I can only
three,
watch.
pull really hard after three. One, count down,
Count down from 3. 3, 2,
pull really
1.
hard.
Oh, do it again, Dan. Do it again, Dan. No, Dan, get up. Have another go. Have another go.
Eldorado has
go.
never failed.
Yes.
3, 2, 1.
Really pull. All right, ask him to take off the waistcoat.
One more. Take off the waistcoat. Take off the waistcoat.
Try without this.
All right, have another go. Another go.
Yeah, try
One more.
again.
Yeah, but pull really hard this time.
Look, he wants it. He's back.
1.
Give him his shirt back, Dan.
Right.
Better.
He should fly around and proclaim that he has triumphed again. Victory is mine.
Victory is mine.
He's running away with his Eldorado character.
Yeah, get the ropes out, Dan. We'll go now for some the miracles of Houdini.
The miracles of Houdini.
Okay, get the woman to tie them up back to back.
Madame, could you assist us?
Me and you try together back to back.
Come on, you say you want to make it up to him.
Come on, I'll make it better. I'll make it all better to you.
Danny, get him to flap about with you. Get him to flap about.
Flap, flap, flap. Yes, yes.
That's it. No, but Danny, get him to run around the restaurant with you just a little bit, Danny. Get him to run around the restaurant with you flapping. I like the flapping.
First we must flap. Follow me. Flap, flap.
That's it. That's it. Oh, superb.
Bye.
There is nothing from which the great Eldorado cannot escape.
There is nothing from which the great Eldorado cannot escape.
No bond is too tight.
No bond too tight.
No rope too...
No rope too ropey.
OK. You ready, Dan?
You ready?
You ready?
Good, good.
OK, Dan. You're on your own, mate. Come on, Dan, you can think of a way out of this.
Try and flap.
Do you know this trick?
Were you in the Scouts? Were you in the Scouts?
Dan, go for maybe a quick flap round the room. We'll do it.
Scouts. Were you in the Scouts or anything? Do you recognise any of these knots?
Turn him round so we can see his face.
So I've never been tied up this well before.
I've not been tied up this way before. I'm a bit lost.
Tell him you have to jump up and down to loosen it.
If we jump up and down,
How do you know that? You see, that worries me right there.
1, 2, 3, flap, 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 flap.
No! No, it's unbelievable! Tanya, how did you know that? Well, you know, crazy things go on at your gaff.
The great Eldorado and his chubby accomplice have succeeded.
This is the great Eldorado. In a sec, we can bring this one home now. I think we can mention Robert Gregory. The great Eldorado. Oh, there we go. Ladies and gentlemen, Robert Gregory and Peter Easton. On fire, ladies and gentlemen. On fire. OK, beside me now is Rachel Mallet. Tell us about the next diner in this restaurant.
Matt's a really great guy that we all work with.
Matt Dobbin.
Matt Dobbin, yeah.
OK.
Basically, he can't stand people that can't laugh at themselves.
Right.
So we think tonight will be a really good test for him.
OK. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Direct from Leeds.
Direct from Leeds.
Direct from Leeds.
The one.
The one.
The only.
The only.
Daniel Pauls.
Daniel Paul.
Top hat and the scarf to stick.
OK, it's top hat and the scarf to stick your big opener. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Point around the room. Thank you. Keep going. Thank you.
Keep going, thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
Thank you. Pointing at them.
Thank you. Go right up to that table, look at them both and go, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
No, go right up to them, Dan, and go, thank you.
Thank you.
Can I borrow your tie?
Can I borrow your tie?
I like it a lot.
Oh dear.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done.
It's got to be done.
I'm going to first of all tie a knot in this with one hand. Do you think you can do it? No. No, right. I hope I can, because I feel a fool otherwise. One-handed knot.
He's really disinterested, isn't he? I like that.
Done a one-handed knot. What a lovely piece of work.
That was amazing.
Get a pair of scissors.
Get a pair of scissors.
Say, Benjamin, don't worry about your tie. This looks as though I'm cutting it, but it's just an illusion.
Don't worry about your tie.
He doesn't care about his tie.
On with yourselves.
Right?
Don't worry, it's magic.
Cut a nice big chunk out of it, not just a cut, yeah, cut like 6-inch bit out of it.
Here we go.
Not much a minute. Your tie after all. It only looks like it's an illusion.
So why aren't you watching?
Why are you watching?
No, that's okay.
Wrap it up and put it in that bag. You know the black cloth bag?
Put it in the black cloth bag.
Yeah?
Magic bag.
Yeah. And then pour some water in the bag on top of it.
Yeah. Magic water.
Magic water.
Right? And then a bit of red wine, because it's knackered anyway. Get some...
The art of illusion.
No, Danny, ask him to reach into the bag himself.
OK, reach into the bag, sir.
Right now.
Get him to wave his hand.
Reach into the bag, sir.
OK, here we go.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Whip out! Whip out! Whip, 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 whip!
So it's your fault, you didn't whip it.
So I'm sorry about that.
Sorry about that. I'll tell you what happened.
Just mention Rachel Mallet.
Rachel Mallet.
Ladies and gentlemen, Matt Dobbin and Rachel Mallet. How about that? How do you think he did, Paul, overall, as a magician?
I thought he did very well, actually. I mean, it's, to put him in that sort of situation, I think the charm and charisma of Paul Daniels mixed with the street credibility of David Copperfield, he's got it all.
He has, hasn't he?
I thought he did a cracking job.
Well, listen, Paul, thank you very much for talking through it all. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Zenon. Tanya, Phil, thank you very much for joining us, helping Danny through today. Ladies and gentlemen, Phil Jubitus, Tanya Breyer. Give him a big hand, please. Breaks my heart, but that is it for the Fall Guy this week. More Lone Wolf shenanigans next week. But in the meantime, remember, don't get mad, get the Fall Guy.